Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Recap. It's our weekly series here that we drop each and every Monday, basically just recapping the entire MUT week, Madden 19 week. So if you guys got anything that you want me to talk about in next week's episode, be sure to leave it down below in the comment section. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get right on into it. If you're new to this series, we always start by talking about my weekend league, and we made Ultimate. GG's. This was another strange weekend league, so we got our solo battles done. 150k coming that way, and then 16 wins, so another about 300k, because I always take the coins. You should too. Never gamble on those packs. I don't care what you see on Twitter, what you see on Muthead, what you see on Reddit. You are not going to get good cards in your packs. Take the coins, be smart. So 16 wins with one game to play. Not even going to bother playing it. Honestly, I almost didn't even play to get 16 wins. If we take a look at my record here, I started really well. Like, this was a really good weekend for me. We got an L in game number 4, and then we just went on a crazy win streak. I believe I was, 12? I was 11-1. Then we dropped 2 in a row. So we went to 11-3, then I think we went to 12-3. At one point we were 14-4, and I was ready to quit. I played a couple other games, these 3 losses in a row, and one of them I quit out early because I just didn't feel like dealing with it, and I was like, alright, let me play one more. And then I got matched up against it was just, I don't want to call somebody a bum, but the game was 3-3 in like the third quarter, and just the worst. This was after the Eagles lost to the Saints, so my mind wasn't in it. The dumb things were happening in the game, and I literally just rage quit. I PS quit, shut down my PlayStation, and I said, I'm done. I'll take my 14 wins. And then I said, you know what? F this. I'm gonna play. We're gonna get 16 wins. We took a couple L's trying to get to those 16 wins from 14, but we won 2 out of our last 3, and we did it. What did we see in Weekend League this weekend? Pretty much the normal stuff. Everybody running Patriots offense. Everybody running crossing routes. I got to give a big shout out to my guy PK. This is not like a little known secret or anything, but I was getting beat by crossing routes, and I was getting frustrated because it's like they're so inconsistent. Sometimes I can stop them, sometimes I can't. And I'm not going to say this works 100% of the time, but PK said while I was streaming, and he's told me this before, and maybe I tried it and forgot about it and just, had unsuccessful things happen with it once or twice and left it out of my mind. But he said, bro, you got to play the sticks every time. He said, Popular Stranger, you got to play the sticks every time. And if you guys don't know, on PlayStation, hit triangle and then L1, I believe it is. And sure enough, it really helped me stop a lot of crossing routes, and I was able to, stop those, and my blitzes started getting home because, routes weren't getting open for opponents, and it definitely helped. Part of that big win streak that I was on, I noticed I was shutting a lot of people down to running that, so still crossing routes are king. I did not, thankfully, encounter the motion freeze glitch that's out there. I didn't run up against it once at all, so I gotta be blessed for that, I guess. Let me know if you guys saw a lot of it in Weekend League. I know a lot of people were worried about seeing it in Weekend League, but I did not. Again, I said this last week, still tend to see a lot of man coverage blitzes, mid blitz, people just, having really good corners like Dion and Marshawn Lattimore, and just playing man coverage, using the safety, taking away your first or second read, and by the time they do that, the blitz gets home. So still seeing that, but nickel normal's still not as popular as 3-3-5 was. I know nickel normal's like what all the pros run, and I thought that would be the next 3-3-5 where everybody runs it, but I only face nickel blitz every once in a while, so not bad. I mean, yeah, that's all I got for Weekend League. Wasn't too bad. I don't know if I was getting more wins because it was open this week to everybody and maybe there were more bums on there. I don't know. Let me actually take a look at the top 100. So I'm recording this super duper late at night. It's like 2 a.m. Eastern time. So these leaderboards obviously aren't going to be final, but for the most part, I think you're not going to see too much change, at least in the top like 15 to 25. A lot of 25 and O's. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Wheels might be able to get 25-0, 24-1 right now. This guy is really good. He's beaten me in weeks past. Trying to see. I didn't really face too many guys on here, I don't think. There was one guy that beat me, and I don't know if he's going to be on here or not, and I honestly kind of have forgotten his name already. This guy beat me. He wasn't in the top 25 when I played him. He made really, really good reads. He ran gun bunch a lot, and I would take away his first and second option, and then he would just get me on the third one, and then, yeah, just really, really good read maker. Can't be mad. Look at his strength of schedule. Gosh, 99.27. Can't be mad at that loss at all. So that's one loss in the top 25. There's one other guy in here. This guy right here, Unstoppable. He beat me. He was my first loss. That game number 4 that I showed you guys, he beat me. I think he was another gun buncher, and I think he ran nickel normal with the nickel blitz and whatnot, and I just could not make the reads, could not get enough time to make my throws and run my offense the way I wanted to. I think other than that, unless anybody's changed, I didn't run into... You know what? I played this guy, and I beat him. Actually beat him in a really good game, too. Well, that makes me proud of myself, a 19-game winner. It was a really good game. I want to say that was Saturday night, or was it today? I can't remember, but we had a really good game, and I clutched it out. I clutched a lot of games out this week, especially Thursday. You guys probably don't want to hear about my weekend league anymore. Let's get into the topics. So we got about 450K between solo battles and weekend league rewards coming over the next 2 days. So obviously the big content is Team of the Year. It's not going to be broken down into 2 different promos like last year. We're getting all offense, all defense tomorrow, which is really going to be today by the time you guys watch this. What do you think? Early results, I see, commonly on Twitter, offense looks really good. Tyreek Hill, Todd Gurley. We're very happy about Quentin Nelson getting the rookie premier upgrade. The Adam Thielen's okay. Juju looked pretty solid. Offensive line as a whole looked good. George Kittle, I feel really stupid for not investing in George Kittle cards, because I'm looking like, man, if you power this card up, even if you're not running a 49ers Steam team, you could probably get like 96, 97 speed on a tight end right now. It's an end game card. And I'm sure, I haven't even price checked. I guess we could do it really quick here. But I'm really kind of disappointed in myself that I did not invest in George Kittle cards, at least like his MUT, the lower tier ones, the MUT Heroes, the first team of the week that he got. I'd imagine that they're going to shoot up in price, because if you could power him up and then throw Sprinter on him too, he's going to be a handful to deal with. So we'll have to watch out for that card. So offense to me looks really, really good. Kittle 315, that's not too bad. Let me take a look here. Maybe we'll spend it. The lower tier cards are the ones that are really expensive. Isn't his last one an 89? His other team of the week? 109. You know what? I'm actually surprised. These are not as expensive as I thought they would be. And then he had a MUT Heroes card that usually was about 20K. Let's see here. Was it an 83 overall? Or am I just doing a really bad sort? I bet the MUT Heroes card is going to be overpriced. You know what? We might power up George Kittle. I don't think that's too expensive. I'm sure his team of the year card is going to be pretty pricey, but that might be my second tight end there. I really thought, I mean, it's still going to cost like close to $1 million to get him, which is kind of insane when you think about it. But I got distracted from what I was saying. Early results, our offense looks really good. Defense is, it's okay. I think Fuller looks pretty good. Obviously, Bobby Wagner's card looks really good. The defensive line choices, not that they were bad choices, the stats didn't look intriguing, and then the outside linebackers to me weren't great. LVE gets another rookie premier, not another, but gets a rookie premier, so I know people are happy about that. I have that card, but I'll never use it because it's just against my religion. So very happy that we got not only solos to get a free Team of the Week Nat card, but then also you have your Team of the Week solos that you played throughout the year. So 2 free Team of the Year cards coming to people who have really been grinding solos, or have grinded solos and then will grind solos today. So that's really good news. And then also the fact that one of them then can be auctionable. Hopefully I pull something good. Hopefully you guys do as well. So I'm excited about Team of the Year. I'm interested to see how the market goes. We dropped a training video yesterday and the prices seem to go down on things. I think they'll continue to probably, because there's a lot of, I was surprised at the overalls. Like I was surprised we saw a 98 Gurley, 97 Breeze. I thought 96s would be the highest that we would see out of everything, and that was not the case. So a bit shocked there. But overall, I have to wait till I get my hands on it, play the solos, see all the sets, see if there's a way to make coins off of this stuff. And obviously, my pack results will probably have a big influence on how I feel about the promo. But I'd say just with the information we have now, I'd say it's a W so far, but we'll see. We might have an alternate currency or a Team of the Year token. I'm a little worried about that. Same thing with the snow. When that first came out, I wasn't very optimistic about snow, but it ended up working out okay because we were able to make some coins off it. We'll see. Whatever it is, we'll cover it and we'll help you guys out if there's help to be made, given, offered. So a very dry week other than getting this Team of the Year announcement. Monday, no content. Tuesday, everybody thought that, people who won the wild card games were going to get like a limited card like they did last year. And then they dropped 491 overall cards. And I honestly think that was like emergency content. I think they probably weren't going to drop anything. And then they did that. But I just didn't understand. It really does help theme teams. But 91 overall cards in January, and they weren't limited either. Just didn't make sense to me at all. I mean, it helped me out as an Eagles fan because we got Goddard, but And then Wednesday we got no content. Thursday we got playoff performers. I think the community overreacted with those. Everybody was really upset that they weren't for players that are in the playoffs now. But all it is primetime performers with a different name. So I didn't understand why people were so upset at that. It was the same idea. Primetime performers were people who played well in a primetime game got a card. Playoff performers is people who played well in a playoff game got a card. It didn't necessarily have to mean that they're in the playoffs now. Would it have been nice to do that? Yes, but now the choices weren't great. At least Randall Cobb was kind of trash. It's escaping me who the second card was all of a sudden. I think it was a decent card, but God, I'm really drawing a blank here. But playoff performers, let me see if I can. Is it on the auction house? You guys are probably screaming at your screen right now. I don't know if they have a separate filter for it. Primetime performers, they don't have playoff performers, do they? You know what? Is it NFL playoffs? Let's see. 95s they were. It's probably still not going to be there. And you guys are probably getting really upset with me that I can't remember who it is. And when I figure out or find out who it was, I'm really going to be disappointed in myself for forgetting. Jalen Ramsey, duh, popular stranger. This card was okay. They didn't really change his coverage stats. His agility is still kind of trash, 90. Agility matters, folks, I'm telling you. This card's not worth the coin that it's going for. People who are going to power it up, I don't blame you for doing it, but no problem with playoff performers. But then Friday we got nothing. Saturday we got Chris Johnson. We got a Mel Blount with 90 speed, which the community seemed to be upset. I think that card on theme teams is great. Maybe not on theme teams, kind of bad. Going back to the Chris Johnson, a limited card, so you can't put Sprinter on him. I think if you could have put Sprinter on him, I think they thought this one through, honestly. They didn't want a 99 speed halfback in the game in January. And then Otto Graham is kind of like a MUT favorite, a MUT community favorite. I don't really find much appeal in that card. But I thought the Legends this week, despite Mel Blount being 90 speed, were pretty good. But, I mean, overall, the content did feel a little dry. But we got the big announcement today. Yesterday, I always try to, like... when I'm recording this on a Sunday, but I know you guys are watching it on Monday, I always try to word it correctly and then I forget. You guys know what I mean. Team of the Year, I think, was the big announcement, and hopefully it's going to be good. Super Bowl promo's probably the next big promo. We're not too far away from it. I mean, we got the championship games this weekend, And then the Super Bowl promo will probably follow that. Will we get it on like a Tuesday? I wouldn't expect it on a Monday after the championship games, so maybe that Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, man, that's all I got, guys. We round out the video, as always, looking at my team here and the upgrades that we did and didn't make. We're sitting on almost 5.3 mil. Again, we got 450K coming from Weekend League and Solo Battle Rewards, so pretty close to 6 mil. I'm quite all right with that. Definitely going to power up Tyreek. We powered up Terrell Owens, T.O., dropped a gameplay on him as well, so he was a new addition this week. I think I did not have these guys. I had Brandon Brooks. I don't think I had Kelsey last Sunday when I did MUT recap, so we added Kelsey. We're going to get Quentin Nelson to a 96 tomorrow, so that'll boost up the offensive line. I don't want to get rid of Brandon Brooks, and I can't really get rid of this guy because I'm so chem dependent on him, but I kind of want to get like another right guard. I don't know if a 92 is cutting it right now, but I don't want to get rid of Brandon Brooks. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think we're at 26 Eagles, though, so I could probably 27 Eagles, so we can afford to get rid of him. But I think T.O. was the only big change. T.O. and Kelsey, the only big change on offense this week. On defense, I don't think we changed a thing. Did we change? We got Fletcher Cox. Again, I can't remember if we had him last Sunday or not, but we got Fletch. And that's pretty much it for the defense. I don't really care for any of the team of the week, team of the year defensive cards. So I'm probably not going to get any of those unless I'm drawing a blank here. That Jamal Adams looks really good, but not good enough to replace Malcolm for me. Kyle Fuller looks good, but it's going to be too costly to probably power him up, and I'm pretty good at cornerbacks right now. So that's my team. We got a lot of coins to work with. We'll add some of the team of the year cards, I'm sure, but which ones I don't know yet. That's all I got, guys, man. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.